Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here. How you doing? How's it hanging? I hope everyone's alright. It is Midsummer, and yeah, I'm not doing much. To be fair, I'm not really invited to stuff, but that's fine. That's how it is, so I'm here. I'm squared. I'm getting used to it. Maybe. Maybe. I'm a heartbreak. So I'm waiting for people to show up. It might take a while. It kind of depends on how people feel, I suppose. Um, People, of course, might be busy with doing stuff, and that's okay. That's all right. And I don't feel right. 'Cause I do 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 do. Do 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 do. Follow me, exit. That old daunting tree. Red Bull. White peach. Got a peach. Got a peach. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No one to bother me except that old daunting tree. And one like? God damn. So who's here, boy? Is it Mr. Lantern or someone else? Do 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 do. Old daunting tree. Do 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 do. 2 likes as well. What the hell is going on? Is the chat working? Hey, Lantern. Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? I'm guessing the second like is the Lantern. Then I'm wondering who the other one is. I'm guessing you were streaming last night, boy. Streaming as always, boy. Ooh, gases. Ooh. Yep. Yeah. Hustler. Yeah. Hustler. Yeah, boy. Hustler. Yeah, boy. Hustler. Hustler. Bustler. Shuffle. Baffle. Hassle. At least I'm singing to myself, boy. You gotta have music, boy. That whole haunting tree. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How long were you streaming for last night, boy? About 5-6 hours. Really, boy? That's a lot, boy. playing a new game as well, so sorry for doing that. You weren't streaming on your channel, right, Lantern? Or Yoshi? How's it going, dude? Yo, what's up, my homeboy? How's it going? How's it going? Happy Midsummer. I think today or tomorrow is going to be the brightest day here in Sweden, and then it's just going downhill. I am made. It's been a while, dude. How's it going? How's it hanging? I hope it was alright, boy. Well, I'm not really a gift person. Not a physical gift. But it kind of depends on what you have in mind, bro. November. Uh, just to be clear, I don't really want to have any physical gifts uh, sent to me. I don't want to. I don't want to give up my address or something like that because someone. Uh, it's it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you what you want to do, bro. But as I was going into, I don't give out my address for anyone because the more who knows it, more the trolls will get it. If catch my drift. and there's someone in particular that I don't want to have it at all. Um, but that's a whole different story. No. Sweden does have Swedish crowns. We don't, at least here in Sweden, we don't pay in euros at all. Actually, I think we are one of the few countries in Europe that does it. Well, well, of course, there is more countries than that. I know Poland doesn't have euros. Ukraine doesn't have it. Switzerland doesn't have it, but they are technically not in the European Union. Czech Republic doesn't do it. What else? Luxembourg, euros though. Euros though. Uh, Austria does it. Uh, I would probably say save your money. You don't have to give me anything, Yoshi. I don't really deserve that though. Save your Google Play stuff for. Uh, I the only thing that I can get for like 10 Swedish crowns or like can of Coke or something. But as I said, save your money. Uh, Save your money, dude, because you might need that 90 rupees for something else. Um, you might need that for something else. Do, do, do. uh, that's the sad part here in Sweden. You can't get anything for 10 crowns in a cafe. As I said, you can just get a can of Coke in a store, but not anything in a cafe. Like for example, a can of Red Bull is 15 Swedish crowns. So and that's about 1.2 euros or something like that. So yeah, it is quite expensive here, but to be honest, not as it's not as much as in like the US or something like that. I don't know the prices in India though. What can you get for 90 rupees in India? Oh, okay. A Red Bull is it's double that. Okay. Yeah. As I said, um, uh, technically, I don't know how it is in India. Uh, technically, 2 cans of Red Bull is 28, but then just for a can, you got to pay per can 1 Swedish crown per can in deposit. So when you go back to the store and recycle it, you will get that 1 crown back. So, and not I don't know how it is in India if you do that as well, or I know Germany is huge fans of that. Because I tend to at least collect a lot of cans. Like for example, an empty this one is 2 crowns, so double. Um, I don't know how it is in Texas as well. If you can get deposit bags for empty beer cans or something, or empty root beer cans or anything like that. So it is a very small packet, huh? Think that's probably a typical thing in the UK as well, but then it's like a 6 pack instead. I'm looking into some stuff. Funny. How do you pronounce that? Uh, is it pre or is the pH like an F or 6 eggs for 60 rupees? So that's like 6 Swedish crowns. If 90 is 10, then it's 2/3 of that. 6.6. That's really cheap. Uh, 20 eggs here in Sweden cost like close to 600 rupees. Well, it is at least over 540 rupees for 20 eggs. Damn, so it's really, really cheap in India. But then again, it costs a lot of money to go there, though. It costs a lot of money, though. But eventually, I will get to India. Uh, Considering that you have recommended going there, and I do have a coworker that comes from India as well. He is in India right now, actually, on vacation with his family. Oh, okay. Hmm. But then again, it's 16 Swedish crowns for uh, a vada pav. So you can get a vada pav for the price of a Red Bull, in a sense. Very, very basic. Mukesh Ambani? No, I can say that I do. Uh, is he on the? Damn! Holy shit! Holy macaroni, bro! I must admit, I wouldn't know what to do with that money, with that kind of money. To be honest. 6% of the fourth richest economy, well, the fourth largest one. Uh, as I said, I howdy, howdy, Elizabeth. Yes, sadly, that that wealth opened up a lot of different op, opportunities. Opportunities. Happy Midsummer. I think tomorrow it is the brightest day, and then it's just going downhill from here. It's getting darker. It's darker every day. No, now we're not going to be there. It's the first day of summer, true love came to me. Do, 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 do. Dude, Lantern has been talking about you quite a lot, Liz. Cost 2 billion US dollars. What the hell? It is the most expensive residence in India and one of the most expensive and largest private homes in the world. It is designed to withstand a magnitude 8 earthquake. The top 6 floors are private residential areas. The structure's design incorporates the lotus plant and the sun. Structure is 27 stories, 173 meters tall, over 37 square meters, and with amenities including a 168 car garage, ballroom, 9 high speed lifts, 50 seats theater, terrace garden, swimming pool, spa, health center, temple, and a snow room, which produces snowflakes from its walls. God damn. Uh, like considering four valued at 4 billion, considering just over 10 times that. So if I got 50 billion Swedish crowns, I could. Uh, apparently, the richest person in India's private home. God damn. Today has been a very sunny day here. Uh, it's been a very sunny day. I've been out. I hope you have seen my video though, and I realized just when I said it, I'm started to sound like fierce. To be honest, but that was not intended. Show some support, people. Andrew's name isn't green, boy. But I hope you're doing great, Elizabeth. I hope you're doing all right this midsummer. Um, did I ask what you work with, Elizabeth? I think I might, but I've totally forgotten it, to be honest. There's a lot of things to bear in mind, to be honest. Hire 10 people. Then I can imagine that's a lot of food. That's a lot of food. No, Lantern, no. No. You are just wishing that you were green, boy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yoshi, what would you do if you uh, if you own that place? Well, are you sure about that? 152 million? Yeah, that's over a billion, dude. Billion Swedish crowns, dude. God damn. Dude, I believe you, dude. I believe you. I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that at all. Uh, I wonder what Lantern would do if he had 152 million US dollars. Now, what would you do, Lantern? Uh, well, not as much as one would think, though. Um, because, well, uh, I do admit that we do have problems with it, but as I said, it's not. Uh, It's not as bad as some people might think. Uh, it's no need to rush things here. Ooh. Oh my god. That's a that's a 5-star meal, dude. The only thing that might be missing there is some good old Texan barbecue. To be honest, if Lantern had some barbecue right there, then it would be top notch. Maybe even two Michelin stars right there, bro. I think Lantern needs to invite me to dinner if I ever get to Texas. Isn't that right, Lantern? Boring office work. Well, kind of depends on how you do it, though. To be honest, even office work might get interesting. Thinking about the office, now that I'm saying it. Uh, Manan Bihari, hello. Um, I'm just taking a guess, considering the name and everything. India? Question mark. Yoshi is from India as well, so that's just a guess. But doesn't mean that you are from India or anything like that. I'm just guessing it right here, right here, right. Is Lantern nervous now since Elizabeth came in? Because Lantern is awfully quiet. United Arab Emirates. Nice. Oh my god, he's busy on the panel. He is, what kind of panel? Is it fierce or what's going on here, dude? No, it isn't fierce. how am I or who am I? Because that's two different questions. Two important questions, nonetheless. How did you find my? I was just asking that. All right, you came into my YouTube. For some reason, I tend to do that. I have gotten a lot of Middle East. Is Fierce hoping to run into a Fierce girlfriend, or Fierce is hoping to run into Lantern's girlfriend, or is Lantern trying to run into his girlfriend Carly? Which is probably also weird because if Lantern is married, then why does he have a girlfriend? And how did he get a girlfriend? And that's a lot of questions. That's a lot of questions. But welcome, Manon. How you doing? Yep, I'm Swedish. No, it's kind of hard to write stuff on chat. uh, but then the question still remains: isn't Lantern married? And does he have a side chick or? Yep, PewDiePie. PewDiePie. Who lives in Japan now, if I remember that correctly. And good for him. From what I can understand, he's living a good life, and good for him. Good for him. He's fought so hard to reach that level on YouTube. Yeah. Well, I do have two homes in a sense, so I'm switching back and forth. So can't really. I'm right in the middle of Sweden. Really? How did that happen? Didn't Janet show up on stream last week? How the hell did that happen? That was quick too. And how does Lantern feel about that? Well, if well, to be fair, uh, Lantern probably moved on right away, considering that he's looking for a car lead right now. Lantern, did you find Carly or? I must say I think UAE is on my bucket list as well. That area. Abu Dhabi, Dubai. A new person. Yeah, Lantern would be like, yeah, whatever, and just moved on. And it wouldn't surprise me if Lantern does have a lot of side chicks going on, and that he can't manage to keep track on everyone. Isn't that right, Lantern? Welcome back, by the way, Yoshi. Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Well, to be fair, Lantern agrees to everything, so I don't think he even listened to what I said. Do, 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 do. It's 12 a.m. God damn, yeah, you should go to bed. Thank you for coming, Yushi. Um, we might see each other again tomorrow, maybe, 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 baby. Do, 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 do. Well, kind of depends on the homework, Yoshi. Hanging out with is Lantern by? What the hell? What the hell? Of course, I'm looking. I'm looking, Yoshi. I'm looking. I'm looking. If that was if that was towards me. God damn. In what subject is it? I think you just need to bugger down and do it. I suppose. Chemistry. All right. Yeah, I think you just need to bugger down and do it. And I know that might be uh, some circumstances that might have made you not doing the homework in a sense. I don't know the full story in that. Well, then the question is though, what will happen if you don't do the homework and just say, well, I'm sorry, I'm had some stuff that I couldn't do it in that sense. Uh, will he give you an F though? Shano, Shano, the man, the myth, the legend. How's it going, bro? Now, Shano, how was the concert last week? Um, I wish you good luck, Yoshi. Uh, good luck with that, dude. Yeah, I saw your Instagram story about it. I can only imagine it was amazing. As I said, Yoshi, good luck, dude. See you tomorrow, bro. Good, as I said, good luck. About a mile away from the stage. Lol. To be fair, we were kind of far off from the Baby Mill show as well. So, uh, but it was still a good show. In Maine next week as well. God damn. That was Wembley, right? I think I might have asked you that. I think the O2 might be too small for Maiden though, considering the production they must have. Oh yeah, London Stadium. Yeah, yeah. You already said that. Uh, now that I think about it, uh, there will be 4 shows for me uh, in London, and every show is on a different venue. Um, well, uh, Baby Metal was at the O2. Oasis is in Wembley. Uh, Amy McDonald is. Oh, no, for some reason I forgot that shit. Well, it is on a different one. Okay, I can check that. And the fourth one, Star Sailor, is in at O2 Kentish Town. Uh, yeah, well, yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah. Amy McDonald was at the Hammersmith Apollo. That's the one. And it's going to be my third time at the Hammersmith Apollo as well. So it's going to be a good time. Good time for sure. Do, 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 do. I haven't been to that one. Uh, it's not what I remember. I went to a show. Where is it? Now I gotta see my camera just to. Is it over? Is it that one? Because that one is just a doorknob. that, that is just a doorknob. Well, a cabinet doorknob. I can only imagine Lizzie's be like. But why isn't it coming off? What the hell? uh, do I need to buy a new computer or something? To be fair, I'm tired. uh, is that a fly or something? Uh, yeah, going back, I went to a concert back in 2014 with a friend of mine. Uh, it was the Deron Gray. He had a side project, and he asked me to go, and I went ahead and be like, yeah, sure. but that's the thing. I didn't remember the venue. Yeah, Sukikiyo was the side project that he did. Yeah, considering that I got totally sunburned when I was there just a couple of weeks ago, I can only imagine that. Yeah. Uh, since it's kind of annoys me, I'm gonna. Uh, I need to find that venue. uh, September 18th, Academy Islington. Hmm. So that one was actually my first venue ever. Now I'm gonna check that on the map. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, right. Fair enough. Okay. Wasn't far off from where I was staying. Damn. Yeah, fans aren't. I hope it cools off a little bit in August. I hope it really cools off. Well, I hope it doesn't rain and shit. Um, yeah, because it will be my friend's first time in London. Yeah, authentic indeed. Live on. Yeah, that's the thing with the British weather. It's either like no clouds at all or constantly raining. You never know what you get. You never know what you get. You only get what you give. Is Lantern cheesing Carly again, or? What are we going to do, Lantern? What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now, Lantern? What are we going to do now? Wow. Wow. Wow, Lantern. Wow. Wow, Lantern. Wow. 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 Don't let go. Gonna get what you give. Uh, are you planning any other concerts other than Maiden, Shauna? Don't let go. One dance left. Are you planning any other concerts other than Maiden? Edo. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Damn. You're keeping yourself busy, huh? Damn, son. I wish I could do that. You and your friends, dude. To be fair, a friend of mine, as I said, a friend of mine asked me to join him for Tsukikyo. So, but that was like over 10 years ago now. Uh, so yeah, that's insane. Yeah, September. It's freaking 11 years now. God damn. Now that I think about it, that's also probably the first concert outside of Sweden I ever been to. Now that I think about it, damn. Well, to be fair, I've seen a lot of concerts after that. Probably lost count. Uh, how many countries in Europe though? Been to one in Vienna, Switzerland, Austria. Uh, if you count Grasp Up and Download, then there has been a lot of those. Uh, haven't been one in France. Been to quite a lot in London. Offspring, Amy McDonald, Baby Metal, Sugikyo, one in Japan, one in Brazil, one in New York. But Austria, Switzerland, Netherlands, uh, then Belgium and the UK. I've been on for 1 and 25 minutes already. God damn. God damn, y'all. I still need to book a trip to my trip to London in November as well, and I probably need to book accommodations for that as well. So uh, I'm probably going to wait for next month to do that. Uh, for some reason, video from last year, Steel Panther video, still get views for some reason. Doesn't get a lot of views, but it's a couple every day. I don't know what the deal with that is though. Steel Panther is uh, they are a spectacle, to be honest. Seen them a couple of times, both at Grass Pop back in 2022 and 2024. Well, Grass Pop is this weekend now. Yeah, considering how it was last year, then fudge. You didn't go, right? I was like, wasn't uh, wasn't a lot of bands that I wanted to see, and considering how much it cost and flying and hotels and stuff, I couldn't be bothered with it. And it's the same with Grass Pop as well. So yeah, we will see how it will be next year, though. Um, uh, to be fair, it wasn't as muddy as my second one back in 2019. That year was crazy. Uh, it was I know it was Def Leppard and Slipknot. I can't remember the third one. Def Leppard was first night. Uh, I will check. I will check. I will check. 2019, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. Tool, yeah. Sadly, I missed Tool because that's. Uh, I was tired. Tool was the last night, and I was tired as hell. Uh, I think it has died down, and it's getting late here, so I should probably go. Thank you everybody for coming, Joshi, Elizabeth, Lantern, Shana. I hope I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time. Uh, Peace out, bros.